At the end of the elections, as a party which took part in the elections, we had to put together pink sheets and collate our results in what is usually referred to as a parallel vote tabulation, so that we can have our figures and then go to Electoral Commission for a validation and confirmation of same. Whilst we were preparing to go to the commission yesterday, my assigns and agents who were to represent me at the center, right on reaching the collation center, which is the Divisional Police Command, got attacked by some so-called macho men, young men with heavy muscles, pounced on them, seized the documents, tore them into pieces, went on to beat them up and vandalize their vehicle. The Regional Police Command's attention was drawn to this, and indeed the IGP. Subsequently this morning, we had to join the Electoral Commission, because in all things, the Electoral Commission has the official documents, and it is from them that results are put out, validated, and we all sign up to. And so we believed in that and attended the process. Around 11 a.m., while the process was underway, a young man entered, supposedly being one of these macho men, acting on behalf of my opponent, and begged everybody that we will have to put the exercise to a stop. They had won executive power, and they insist on being declared winners of the parliamentary election. He went on and attempted to attack some officers, but then the policemen beckoned him out, as is seen in several videos and pictures circulating on social media. He returned back after an hour and a half. This time around, everybody step out. And people found all kinds of offensive things on him, so everybody succumbed. He searched on the Electoral Commission officer who was conducting the process, held the documents, tore them into pieces, and instigated outright commotion. At this point, everybody was running out, and including the police. We thought that the police would have maintained some order. Unfortunately, they themselves were running for their dear lives. Their impact was highly negligible. I mean, they were helpless, lack of capacity to act. There was a crowd outside who at this point began throwing stones, a crowd of NDC party members, throwing stones and vandalizing materials of the Electoral Commission, from ballot box to other election materials. Windows were destroyed, the burglary proof of the building destroyed, came in there, looked for everybody. This went on for about 4 hours. And so we had to, through the regional commander, speak to the IGP and other service heads. Subsequently, after some hours, they came to the rescue of those trapped in there. And all of this, what was unfolding, were all there. And then came to rescue everybody from the building. But considerable amount of damage had been caused to all election materials, the police's premises, the building, and everything. We had to bring proceedings to a close due to this unfortunate situation. We are hoping the Electoral Commission gives us some direction on the next approach, so that the verdict of Techiman can stay. Techiman voted overwhelmingly. Areas where we recorded significant amount of votes were quite surprising, and it indicates the will of the people and how they came along with us in their belief that we can serve them better. I think I owe Techiman a duty to make sure that their decision, their mandate is protected. And I cannot shirk that duty. And so I insist on my win, and I expect the Electoral Commission to continue the process and do the final declaration so that we can bring this matter to a close. it's important that I update the people of Techiman and some Ghanaians everywhere who feel concerned about this very disturbing development that's happening here. It's quite regrettable that it's happening the second time in our elections, and that's quite regrettable. But we insist that nobody can lose an election, and on the basis that his party wins a presidential election, they say declare me a winner. If indeed you had won, will you go burning results? No. Will you burn, electoral materials? No. You have in your hand so-called evidence that dictates that you have won. You cannot destroy the election that you have won. I won the victory, and this morning, in a broadcast by Sami Jemfi on their views on the elections, indicated that per their collation in Accra, Techiman South had been lost by them. A skirmishing started subsequently, and let nobody take us for granted. I am serving notice that we would make sure we push and insist that the right thing is done.